How to Overcome Your Fear, a Buddhist story. There is a well-known Buddhist parable about overcoming fear, often referred to as the parable of the mustard seed. Kisa Gotami was a young woman from a wealthy family who was happily married and had a beautiful son. However, tragedy struck when her son suddenly fell ill and died. Overwhelmed with grief, she couldn't accept her son's death. She carried her son's body around the village, pleading with neighbors and healers to bring her son back to life. Word of her despair reached the Buddha, who agreed to meet with her. Kisa Gotami fell at his feet and pleaded with him to bring her son back to life. Buddha replied, "I will help you with your request, but first I need a mustard seed." Overjoyed at the prospects of her son's revival, Kisa Gotami agreed. But then Buddha added a specific condition. He said, the mustard seed must come from a house that has not known death. Kisa Gotami eagerly went from house to house, but to her dismay, she could not find a single household that had not been touched by the death of a loved one. As the day turned into night, she began to realize that death is a universal part of the human experience. Eventually, Kisa Gotami returned to Buddha, who asked her if she had brought the mustard seed. She replied, "I have not brought the mustard seed, Buddha. I understand now. Death is inevitable for all." Buddha said, "You have understood, Kisa Gotami. Just as the mustard seed is universal to all homes, so is death universal to all life." From then on, Kisa Gotami learned to live with her loss and no longer fear death, as she realized it is a natural part of life. The story of Kisa Gotami teaches us that fear often arises from misunderstanding or lack of acceptance of the natural laws of life. The first step to overcoming fear is to understand and accept these laws. Once Kisa Gotami understood that death is a part of life and that she wasn't alone in her suffering, she could begin to overcome her fear. In the same way, we can overcome our fears by understanding the realities of life and learning to accept them.